Hello, Bucknutters. Welcome to the Morning Five on March 31st, 2014. I am Dave Biddle. Bill Kurlick's What I Am Hearing is on the site for premium subscribers, and it's a must-read for any recruiting enthusiast. Bill has an update on 2017 offensive lineman Josh Myers from Miamisburg, Ohio, who was offered a scholarship by Ohio State last week. Yes, Myers is only a freshman in high school. He's already 6'6", 280 pounds, with an Ohio State offer in his back pocket. As Bill says, he's likely to be over 6'6" and 300 pounds by the time his collegiate career begins. If Myers commits, he would be the second member of Ohio State's 2017 recruiting class already, joining quarterback Danny Clark from Massillon. In fact, Bill Kurlick has an update on Clark's younger brother, Caden, who is a standout linebacker at a very early age. Moving to the 2015 class, Bill also has updates on defensive end Darius Fullwood from Olney, Maryland, and on tight end Chris Clark from Avon, Connecticut, who has verbally committed to North Carolina. Can the Buckeyes flip Clark, who is ranked as the number 3 tight end in the country? Well, he will visit Ohio State later this month, and Bill has much more about that on the site. He also has updates on many other recruits, so make sure you check it out if you're a premium subscriber. If you're not a premium subscriber, now's a great time to try our 30-day free trial.
You are correct, sir.
The Ohio State basketball program landed a big transfer over the weekend, both literally and figuratively. We've been talking a lot about 6'9" Anthony Lee, who averaged 13.6 points and 8.6 rebounds per game last year at Temple, and Thad Matta was able to secure a commitment from Lee over the weekend. Lee will be eligible to play immediately since he will graduate from Temple this spring, and he will have 1 season of eligibility remaining. Now, is this guy a star? No, but he's very good, and he's the exact type of player the Buckeyes needed for next season. Even with the early departure of LaQuinton Ross, I think Ohio State will be able to find scoring on the wing with Sam Thompson and Keita Bates-Diop, and in the backcourt with D'Angelo Russell and Cam Williams. But this team needed someone who could finish around the rim and rebound well, and they found him in Lee. Lee is also a good mid-range jump shooter, and he says Matta has told him he will log a lot of minutes at the 4. He will also play the 5, but he will play both spots. And we hear the Buckeyes are still looking at 6'11" Virginia Tech transfer Trevor Thompson, who would have to sit out 1 year before becoming eligible. We'll keep you updated on the Trevor Thompson situation, but great job by Matta and his staff reeling in Anthony Lee.
It's Division I football!
Ohio State sophomore defensive end Joey Bosa was asked to compare the coaching styles of new defensive line coach Larry Johnson and former D-line coach Mike Vrabel. While smiling and laughing a little bit, Bosa said that Johnson is, quote, more positive and doesn't yell as much. We also had a chance to ask Johnson to name the defensive linemen that have improved the most during his short time in Columbus. He named the following 4 players in order: redshirt freshman tackle Donovan Munger, redshirt freshman tackle Mike Hill, junior tackle Tommy Shutt, and redshirt freshman weak side end Tyquan Lewis. So it's been a very good spring for Munger, Hill, Shutt, and Lewis. Lewis is certainly a player who is having a standout spring, as he's already surpassed junior Jamal Marcus on the depth chart. The Buckeyes' starting defensive line, following the 2-game suspension to Noah Spence to begin the season, will include Spence at weak side end, Bosa at strong side end, with Michael Bennett and Adolphus Washington at tackle. That's a formidable unit, my friends, and there is excellent depth behind them with Munger, Hill, Shutt, Lewis, and many others. Johnson wants to have an 8 or 9-man rotation, and it looks like he will have a bevy of talent to choose from. I really think the defensive line will be the clear strength of the 2014 Buckeyes.
O-H-I-O.
Saving the best for last, I will have a story on the site today for subscribers about Dontre Wilson and his new role as the starting hybrid, taking over for Philly Brown. Ohio State is going to make a concerted effort to get the ball in Wilson's hands as much as possible this season, and we'll break that down on the site later today. The short version is that it's time to get excited about Dontre Wilson if you're already not. I know you might not have think he lived up to the hype as a freshman last year, but the coaches love him, and I think he will explode as a sophomore, especially considering how much he's going to get a chance to touch the ball, including on special teams. Believe it or not, Ohio State has already passed the midway point of spring practice. The Buckeyes have just 6 practices remaining and then the spring game. They will next practice on Tuesday, and we will interview head coach Urban Meyer afterward. He's given us a weekly briefing during spring, and it's always entertaining. So make sure you keep it locked to Bucknuts tomorrow evening for Coach Meyer's comments. Thank you very much for joining me today on the Bucknuts Morning 5. I hope everybody has a great day. Go Reds, and I'll even say go Indians for you Tribe fans out there.